kickoff for Carolina.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Richard on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Here we go! 15-1. 15-1. Let's go, let's go!
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Hey, Zoo. 15's the mic. Go. 15's the mic. I got 15. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Hey, Charlie.
Here's Minshew. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Hit it. Mike 20. Hey, high 7.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's been...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
It's 2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Working out of the gun. Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Love's pass.
Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return, here's Richard. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Minshew. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
His pass.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love from the gun. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Max Crosby make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On now is the Packers punter. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from...
Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 18. He'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage. And just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Here we go, G, get off the field.
Operating from the gun. Love. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 29.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now Love. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
2 yards. It's now 3rd and 15.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5 at the Panthers' 23-yard line.
From the gun, Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Number 11. Touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. Hey, this is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
14.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun is Minshew. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Minshew. He'll air this one deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
A second down throw for Love. And he comes back with one complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Love. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
On now is the Packers punter. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Following the interception, Love. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 mark. 54 mark, 54 mark.
To throw again, Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do...
And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
The tackle made at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Minshew sets to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he's got his target. That's more.
good.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. Now Minshew. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 8 at the 27.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packer first down.
On 1st and 10, Love being chased out left. And that's incomplete. Love got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. throwing again. Love. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 34. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, Love. Buying time to his left. And his pass incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On play action, Love to throw. Flush to his right, and the ball comes out. Love lost it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew, he's going to look deep for more. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing,
It's a gain of 7.
not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Love going to give this one to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Love. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well. 1st down going to the air with Love. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. That one good for 37 yards. And we're back now in Charlotte. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
54, right there, 54 now.
They'll go again to Jones. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Flushed out right. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
It's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Panthers.
Short throw pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Minshew. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Packers 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 31-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. McDonald.
It's
and this is intercepted, and
free.
that should do it. Able to get there and pick it.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it complete to Anderson. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's got it. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one, were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Panthers, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll hit the